And you're right, you don't have to post what you don't want to post on your page, but people have the right to feel the way they feel about it. It seems like you're so worried about your ego, and you're so worried about being disliked, you're so worried about having a negative comment that you can't stand up for what's right for justice, or you're a supporter of the injustice, and you leave your followers in this purgatory of not knowing where you stand. And that's why it's very important for you to speak up, because it looks like you don't care. How can the whole world around you be burning and be crashing and all this stuff's happening, and you're just sitting there posting about twerk videos? I mean, it definitely comes off a little insensitive. Now, I'm not saying you can't do both, but when you're literally sitting there, having photo ops, and you haven't said not one single thing about the injustice or the things going on, or even your opinions, it does seem insensitive. And there's a lot of people acting like victims in this, like, well, whatever, I didn't do it, I don't want to speak up. Yeah, but now you leave us here looking at you like, what do you think? Like, for example, that's my obligation as an influencer, is to push out the right message that I am trying to influence. So when I'm posting up pro-black, I am on there with the rioters. I'm there with the fucking the protesters. I don't give a damn about fucking toasters at Target. I care about black lives not being taken anymore. And so I am never going to side with any company or anything that is against that. And so when I found out, as soon as I found out that the Dolls Kill said something that was against the protesters, it was against the movement, boom, you're gone. I'm taking you off. And I apologize to people, and that's my job as an influencer. We're not supposed to know everything, but as soon as we find out, we're supposed to act on it. You might say you didn't know about George Floyd and all this. Okay, as soon as you find out, you post about it. Your job is to stand in justice, or stand wherever you stand, and let your followers know. If you're a complete cunt and you don't believe in justice, then let us know that too, so we can unfollow you. It's very clearly, Black Lives Matter. I'm black. I support my black community. I'm tired of black people being racially profiled. I'm sick of police brutality to everyone. I am sick of black women dying more in childbirth. I'm sick of Flint not having clean water. I'm sick of inner city schools not having the supplies they need, the budgets they need. I'm sick of it. This racism has not ended. They've hit it better. The people are revealing to you that they've never went away. This racism has never gone away. Don't think just because there's Instagram chicks with booty cheeks popping that the world is perfect. No, these things have still been happening, okay? And black people are still being killed. And what you guys are missing is that this is not even an issue of just police killing black folk. This is how they treat us in the hood every day. This is how they are every day in the black neighborhoods. This is how they treat us every day. Even if they're not killing us, they're treating us like criminals. Being an influencer on social media might seem like just a game, but it's very important, and it's a very strong tool. And all year round, as an influencer, you're selling your followers things, you're promoting your products. But this is a time for you to support the people who support you. This is time for you to stand for justice and show people really where your heart and your mind lies. And people think, oh, well, people don't have to speak up, but you do. It's kind of an obligation when you have all these different types of people following you, and they're looking upon you like, what do you think? What do you think we should do? These people want guidance. They're expecting you to speak up for the injustice, because they're like, oh, we support you all year. You can't support us in these real life issues. As a black woman, as a black creator, it is even more pressure upon black creators, because this is our reality. We live this every day. We've seen this every day. This is, a social media in a worldwide shock, but to us, this is our reality. So we, now as black people, we've been speaking about this injustice for years. I've been posting about this shit for years. I make songs about this shit all the time. And now the world is finally listening to us. So this is the perfect time to speak up and say what's been going on. This is the perfect time. And this is why we're all looking at you like, why are you not speaking up? Why are you not saying anything? And I will say it is a very difficult time for any creator and influencer, because you do have all these eyes on you, and you might just be a chick who's good at taking pictures. Now you're expected to be this political leader, and that is definitely a big jump. That's definitely hard. I had to end my ties with Dolls Kill. I had no idea about the company's controversies in the past, because listen, I have a very busy life and schedule. These people email me, hey, you want some clothes? Hey, you want to get paid to post? I'm like, all right, cool, great, blah, 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 blah. Their page seems like they're super pro-LGBT, pro-black, pro-everybody. And I'm like, oh, this company has a great message. I post up something about them yesterday. People are coming for me. And I'm immediately like, boom, cutting ties. This is a really big issue. Now, of course, this is things that happen all the time, but right now, this is our breaking point. Right now, we're having a revolution and we are making a change. Yes, it is your obligation as a brand, as an influencer, to speak up. You want to be an Instagram model. You want to be this Instagram influencer with thousands and thousands of followers. You call yourself a brand. You call yourself a celebrity. Okay, well, this is the responsibility of a celebrity. The responsibility of a brand, of a company, is to speak up during these big issues, okay? This is a big thing going on in our world. And you should speak the fuck up, period. And I'm noticing who's not speaking up. And it hurts the people who aren't speaking up, because it's like, wow, you really can't handle a couple people like coming at you in the comments. Like, you mean you can't say RIP to George? That's not even controversial. That's not even the controversial part. It's just saying, oh my God, this man died. I'm so sorry. Condolences to the family, to the black community. You can't even give us that? That's not controversial. That's just human beings being human. What y'all understand is just cops and the justice system don't treat us the same. I got beat up last year on Fordham Road by a security guard who thought I stole something that I paid for. I paid for it, baby. He saw me pay for it. I got beat up by a man that was about 400 pounds, okay, because he thought I stole something that I paid for. I called the police. The police came and said, well, you know what neighborhood you're in. You know what people around here do. A bunch of white cops didn't believe me, okay, wouldn't give me any justice. When I was 16, I went to jail. 2 white women, 2 white girls, I'll say women because whatever, 16, 17, kind of grown to me, came and approached me to fight me. I went and defended myself. The cops came and arrested me, even though it was 2 of these chicks came to my face to hit me, to hurt me. And I defended myself with like a wicker basket. And I went to jail and got 2 felonies against me.